You seriously thought you could just sneak off to bed without a word, like I wouldn't notice? Wow, real nice. Thanks for the tea and silence, I guess. Very warm, very personal. Really made me feel special. What, too tired to even say goodnight properly? Or was I just background noise? You know, just there until you got bored. Number. Don't even try to explain. I don't want to hear some half-mumbled excuse like, "Oh, I didn't think you'd mind." Because I do mind. Obviously. You always do this. Always. Just drift away like nothing happened. Like none of it matters. Well, newsflash, it does. To me, it does. You can't just walk away from me like that. Not like I'm anyone. I'm not just anyone. You don't get to sit there talking with me all evening, laughing, joking, sipping tea like it's some quiet little moment between, I don't know, two people who matter to each other, and then poof, gone, without a word. What? You thought I wouldn't care? That I just go back to my room, smile to myself, and turn off the lights? Pretend like it didn't sting? Like it didn't leave this weird ache in my chest? Well, sorry. I couldn't do that. I didn't do that. I sat there, staring at your empty cup, wondering if you even realized you left me mid-sentence. And yeah, I know, maybe it wasn't a real sentence. Maybe I was just rambling again, but still, you left like it didn't matter. Well, here I am, standing in your doorway, calling you out. Move over. I'm not going anywhere. You walked off without saying anything. Now you're gonna listen. You always do this. You know that, right? Just leave quietly, like it doesn't mean anything. And maybe it doesn't. To you. Maybe it's just your way of ending the night. No big deal. Lights off, door closed, end of story. But it's not like that for me. Not when it's you. Not when we've just spent the whole evening together, talking about everything and nothing. You leave like it's the most natural thing in the world. Like I'm not sitting there thinking, maybe he'll stay just a little longer this time. And I don't say it. I never say it. Because I don't want to seem clingy or weird or like I need you to do anything. But I do. Want it, I mean. Sometimes. Okay, often. It's just I get used to having you there. Your voice. The way you look at me when I say something stupid. The way you smile like I'm not annoying you, even when I totally am. And then, just like that, you vanish. Like none of it stuck. Like I wasn't sitting there, hoping you'd look at me one more time before you left. That's why I came here. Not to make a scene. Not to be dramatic. I just needed you to know I'm not mad, exactly. Just tired of pretending I don't notice. Tired of pretending it's okay when it's not. And no, I'm not saying you have to stay every single time. Or that you owe me anything. But maybe, just maybe, it'd be nice to know that you wanted to. Because I do want you to every time. I mean, did it ever cross your mind that maybe I was waiting? Just a little? Waiting for you to turn back. Say something. Anything. You always go quiet right at the end. Like there's nothing left to say. But I'm still sitting there, trying to figure out how to ask you to stay without sounding desperate. Maybe I wanted you to stay a bit longer. Maybe I wanted you to notice I'm not that hard to read, am I? I mean, I make your tea the way you like it. I remember the dumb little things you say offhand and bring them up days later like it's nothing. I laugh at your terrible jokes. Every single time. And you still don't get it. Still think I'm just someone who likes your company? Sure, but it's not just that. I wanted to tell you tonight. Honestly, I was gonna say something. But then you stood up, and everything inside me just froze. So I let you walk away. Again. But then I just sat there, staring at my cup, thinking about how it's always the same, how I never say it, how you never ask. And it's dumb, but I kept hoping maybe this time you'd, I don't know, say something first. Stay for one more story, one more minute. But you didn't. So now I'm here. And you know what? You're lucky I like you enough to come all the way over here in my socks. It's cold. And my tea's getting cold too, by the way. So this better be worth it. Maybe I just like this too much. Being around you, sitting next to you, catching the way you smile into your cup when you think I'm not looking. All of it. I didn't want to fall asleep without hearing something from you. Something sweet. Something real. Because that would have meant you were thinking of me too. Not just tea, not just jokes. Me. I know I act all casual sometimes. Like I don't care. Like it's no big deal. But it is. It really is. You don't get it, do you? How many times I've sat there, wondering if you'd stay just a little longer. Or say something that would make it harder for me to pretend this is all just friendship. But you never do. You always leave first. Like it's easy. Like you don't feel it too. So I keep waiting. And hoping. And yeah. Maybe I'm tired of pretending tonight. Okay. I like you. Don't just sit there looking at me like that. Say something. Or actually, no. Don't. Don't say anything if you're just gonna pretend you didn't hear it. I didn't come here to get some perfect fairy tale response. I needed to say it. Because I'm tired of leaving things half said. Of pretending these nights don't mean something to me. Of pretending you don't mean something to me. You better dream about me, alright? Because I'll still be here, just watching over you a little longer. You're always the first one to say goodnight, and I'm always the last one to let go. Ever noticed that? I stay back. I wait for you to turn the corner. I linger in the quiet because it's easier than pretending I don't want more. And you make it so hard with the way you look at me like I'm just your friend. But then you smile at me like that and make me tea without asking, and laugh at my stupid jokes like they're actually funny. So what am I supposed to think, huh? What am I supposed to do? Nothing. I guess nothing. Not tonight, anyway. Because right now, this is enough. Just sitting here in this quiet next to you. I don't need you to say anything. I don't need a perfect reply. I'm not even sure I want one. I just want this. You here with me, and maybe tomorrow or the day after that, we'll talk about it again. Or maybe we won't. But for tonight, I'm not going anywhere, so you'd better get used to that. Now move over a bit. I'm staying right here, close enough to hear you breathe, but not close enough to make it weird. Unless you want it to be weird, then I guess we can talk about that too. Sweet dreams, you big dummy.